Good morning, dear students. In the last section, we studied three cell organelles: Golgi apparatus, lysosome, and mitochondria. And also we have studied mitochondria differ from other cell organelles. Mitochondria is enveloped by double membrane, and mitochondria consist of their own DNA and ribosome. So mitochondria is able to synthesize their own protein molecules. So today we can study about two organelles, plastids and vacuoles. So first one is plastids. You know that plastids are present only in plant cell. It is absent in animal cells. Plastids also enveloped by double membrane. Like mitochondria, plastids also possess their own DNA and ribosome. So mitochondria and plastids, they share some similarities. Both cell organelles are enveloped by double membrane, and mitochondria and plastids consist of their own DNA and ribosome. So both these cell organelles are able to synthesize their own protein molecules. So two cell organelles which have their own genetic material, which are they? Mitochondria and plastids. So plastids are present only in plant cell. Mainly the plastids are of two types: chromoplast and leucoplast. Plastids are mainly of two types: chromoplast and leucoplast. Chromoplasts are the colored plastids. Colored plastids are known as chromoplast. Colorless plastids are known as leucoplast. Colorless plastid. So plastids are mainly of two types: colored plastids and colorless plastids. Colored plastids are known as chromoplast. Colorless plastids are known as leucoplast. You know the green colored plastids. Which one? The green colored plastids that are known as chloroplast. Green colored plastids are the chloroplast. So the chloroplast consists of one pigment. That pigment gives green color. Which is the pigment? Chlorophyll pigment. So the chloroplast consists of one green pigment. Which one? Chlorophyll. So this chlorophyll pigment helps to give green color to the plant parts. So green color of the plant, the leaf appears in green color. That is due to the presence of chloroplast in their cells. And chloroplast consists of chlorophyll pigment. What is the importance of chlorophyll pigment in plants? These chlorophyll pigment have the ability to trap sunlight. By using that sunlight, they are able to make their own food materials. You know that process is known as photosynthesis. So the chloroplast helps in the which process? Photosynthesis. That is a function of chloroplast. So chloroplast consists of green colored pigment, chlorophyll pigment, which helps to trap sunlight. And by using that sunlight, the plants are preparing their food molecules. So it helps in the photosynthesis process. And These plastids, chloroplastids also consist of some other pigments. You know that the different flowers that appear in different colors, yellow colored, red colored, orange colored, isn't it? And also fruits, papaya, orange, mango, that appear in different colors. So these colors are given by other pigments. So maybe the carotene pigments. Carotene pigments they are, xanthophyll pigments they are, then phycocyanin, phycoerythrin. These are the different types of pigments. So these pigments that present in the other chromoplast. Green colored plastids chloroplast, other colored plastids generally we can call it as a chromoplast. So this chromoplast also consists of other pigments. Yellow colored pigments, orange colored pigments, and also the red shade pigments and blue violet colored shade pigments. Okay. So generally the chromoplast also consists of other pigments like carotene, xanthophyll, phycoerythrin, phycocyanin. So these pigments names are not in your textbook. Carotene, which give the orange color, that's seen in orange, papaya, etc. Orange colored pigment, carotene. Xanthophyll, yellow colored pigment. Phycoerythrin, red colored pigment. Phycocyanin, blue violet colored pigment. So this one, which one? Orange colored. Xanthophyll, yellow colored. Phycoerythrin, red colored, and also this one, blue colored. So these pigments are also present in chromoplast. So this gives the different color to fruits and flowers. So chromoplast helps to give different colors to fruits and flowers. That is the function of this chromoplast. So chloroplast helps in photosynthesis. Other chromoplast helps to give color to fruits and flowers. Then the next one is leucoplast. Colorless plastids are known as leucoplast. Colorless plastids. So normally that's seen in the non-green parts of the plant. Which one is non-green parts of the plant? Roots. Isn't it? Roots do not have any chloroplast. So there are also plastids present. Which plastids present? Leucoplastids. So leucoplast present in roots of the plant. And also it helps to store different starch molecules, oils, proteins, etc. So normally it is present in grains. And also the storage organs like potato, yam, കിഴങ്ങ് വർഗ്ഗത്തിലെല്ലാം ചേമ്പ്, ചേന, ഇതിലെല്ലാം എന്താണ് leucoplast. Oils, rice, wheat, എല്ലാം colorless. So that leucoplast present in all these. So it helps to store starch, oils, proteins, etc. That is the function of leucoplast. So mainly we can divide the plastids mainly into three types. The green colored plastids, which contain chlorophyll, which helps in So it helps to give color to fruits and flowers. And leucoplasts are colorless plastids, which helps to store starch, carbohydrates, oils, lipids, and also the proteins. Understood? Different types of plastids and their function. Then what is its structure? So mainly the chloroplast is also enveloped by double membrane. And the plastids consist of different membranous part and plastids consist of membranous part and also the fluid part. So these are the membranous part. In this membranous part only the chlorophyll pigment present. So normally the membranous part is known as granum, and also this fluid part is known as stroma. This is the structure of chloroplast. Externally it is enveloped by double membrane. Both are continuous layer. And also consists of one membranous part and also one liquid fluid part. Membranous part is known as granum and fluid part is known as the stroma. And also they consist of their own DNA and ribosomes. Okay students? So that's about the plastids. Now we can move on to the next cell organelle, vacuoles. In the lower classes you have studied the empty looking spaces of cell are known as vacuoles. The empty looking space of cells are known as vacuoles. And these vacuoles are the storage sacs of cell. It helps to store different liquid or any solid content. So it is known as the storage sacs of the cell. And also in the case of plant cell, the vacuoles are large and it is filled with the cell sac. So it helps to provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. Large central vacuoles that is present in the plant cell, and this plant cell always filled with the cell sac. So it provides the turgidity. Eppozhum in a cell in a turgid veerthirikkanayittu help cheyum. So it helps to provide turgidity to the plant cell. And in the case of animal cell, with more than one vacuoles present there. Numerous small vacuoles are present in animal cells. And this vacuoles helps to store important substances like amino acids and sugars, organic acids, proteins, etc. So cell important substance store organelle vacuoles. So which are the substances that stored inside the vacuoles? Organic acids, amino acids, proteins, sugar. So various important substances like various organic acids, amino acids, proteins, sugars, etc. are stored inside the vacuoles. And in plant cell, there is a large central vacuoles, and in animal cells, numerous small vacuoles. Okay, and also in the case of unicellular organism like amoeba, after capturing their food molecules, these food molecules are stored inside one vacuole. After absorbing food, you have studied endocytosis process, engulfing of food molecules through the flexible cell membrane. Then after engulfing that food molecules, the food is stored inside a vacuole. Such vacuoles are known as food vacuoles. Food vacuoles. So the vacuoles which store food molecules are known as food vacuoles. And also after digestion, the waste materials also stored inside one vacuoles. So the vacuoles which store waste materials are known as contractile vacuoles. Vacuoles which store food molecules are known as food vacuoles. The vacuoles which store waste materials are known as contractile vacuoles. Okay, so it is a storage sac. It helps to store the important substances like organic acid, amino acids, sugars, proteins, etc. And also, we have studied about the food vacuoles and contractile vacuoles. This is normally seen in the unicellular organisms. Okay, so in the cell we have studied the different components of cell and also the different cell organelles. So due to the organization of all these cell organelles and also the cell membrane, the cell is able to perform different functions. You know that the cell is able to perform respiration and also the excretion, nutrition, protein synthesis. All these functions are occurs inside the cell due to the organization of their cell membrane and also the cell organelles. So the cell is known as the structural and functional unit of life. Okay students, so we have completed the first lesson.